Walk us through the decision here, going up 2 weight classes to try and take yet another belt here. Why was this a challenge that felt right for you at this time?
Because Canelo is one of the biggest, if not the biggest fighter in the sport of boxing today. So Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, putting them two fighters together just sound like the biggest fight in boxing. So why not?
So, since you've never fought at 168, what was the reason for not taking a tune-up fight with someone that size?
Because I just believe in my skills and my ability that I can handle what he dish out.
What's the biggest challenge of moving up in this way in your training and the way that you've had to approach the lead up to this fight versus others you've had in the past?
No really significant challenge. Just getting stronger and you in the ring with bigger fighters and making sure your preparation is up to par.
How much of a goal is it to be considered the greatest pound for pound fighter?
That never really was my goal. My goal was just to be a world champion, and I solidified that in 2014 when I fought Ricky Burns. And then, my next goal was to be unified in another division and another division and another division, and now we're here.
What about you mentioned getting stronger, being in the ring with bigger fighters? What about the weight gain part of the process? I was an offensive lineman, so my job was to gain weight half the time, and you have some pretty interesting things that going into it. Was it difficult for you to put on the weight? Did you find that came easy? What was that process like for you?
Oh, that came easy. Putting on weight was relatively easy, being that we boxers, we cut weight anyway. It was just, getting comfortable in the weight that you at.